Howdy, folks. This is Band 0073 here. I'm cruising the land, burning the rubber, and of course, pulling into that car park with the handbrake. And today, I thought I'd break up my Crash Bandicoot Let's Play from the Insane Trilogy. You know what? Yeah. Can I just rephrase that? I thought I would break up that my Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy Let's Play series. Just thought I'd break it up a little bit with some intimate videos from other games. Probably more so. This one, as you can clearly tell by the title screen, Accel World vs. Sword Art Online. And as you can clearly tell by the title of the video itself, we are going to look at the characters and the DLC. And of course, the DLC does include some characters. Now, one of the DLC characters who is actually... I'm gonna have to spoil this part. I'm sorry, but it's actually brought up really early in the game anyhow, so it's not much of an issue there, but one of the characters, it is actually DLC, who I will get to later on in the video, either this part or part 2, or part 3, depending how long this goes for. Probably could be 2 parts, could be 3 parts. I'm gonna have to do some timing there, but anyway, one of the characters who is DLC, she's revealed to be the villain of the game, which actually pretty much revealed the first cutscene of the game, when you first actually see her and have a cutscene with her, so it's a spoiler to a degree. There is a spoiler with that character, which I will not spoil. I will not say anything about her. I'll let y'all find out for yourself. And anyone who spoils or puts that spoiler in the comments, I say, what on earth are you thinking? Because at the time this video was done, or this series of videos is done, the game had only been out for 5 weeks. You know? So, depending on the character and such, there may or may not be spoiler warnings applicable to that character, but basically, just in case I accidentally say anything, it could be story related, or may not necessarily be, but just in case, for at least this part in particular, depending on if we go 1, 2, or 3 parts, this part right now, from here on out, there may or may not be story spoilers. And you have been warned. That does not mean you should not watch this video. I'm just saying that there may be story spoilers. Now, to elaborate a little bit, this particular video is just a character showcase alongside their outfits. Most of them are, all of are basically the normal outfit are DLC. The irony of that being that, as I say, some characters actually are DLC themselves. But basically, this video will just be showcasing the characters and their outfits. I will do individual character videos at some point in the future, but that'll be later on. Excuse me for a second there. Something in my mouth wasn't supposed to be there. Anyway, we may as well start with the main character of Sword Art himself. The one and only Kuro no Kenshi, the black swordsman himself, Giotto. Now, here. Oh, welcome interruption. Anyway, this outfit here is his standard outfit for this game, and you will recognize some of these from Sword Art Online Lost Song. That is because this game is actually more of a sequel to Lost Song than it is Hollow Realization. But in the same token, it is a crossover with Accel, which I let now was also written by Reiki Kawahara, the same man who wrote Sword Art Online. But this is Giotto's default outfit, which in the anime he wears in the second half of Sword Art Online Series 2. But yeah, this is his standard outfit, which just is again classified as normal. We go into party. Oh yes, and I will go over all the changes and changes and stuff like that as well, but that'll be when I do the showcase starting with Giotto. I'll clarify all that a little more. But change equipment. Now there is a DLC pack that was for the ordinal scale outfits, which also had a character in there. But this is Giotto's ordinal scale outfit. Now you'll see a little earpiece there on his left-hand side. If I can zoom the camera, you might just be able to pick it out there under his hair. It's easier to pick out on some characters than it is others. Okay, I'll throw that out there right now. But basically, yeah, pretty simple outfit, really, when you think about it. Anyway, whoops. I'll explain about quests in another video too. I'll do a video on quests because there's something you're gonna need to know, and that might be the very next video I do after this showcase, where I do the individual character videos. Because what I'm gonna do for those is I'm gonna unlock all the skills for each weapon for every character. For all the Sword Art characters, and unlock all the skills for the Accel characters. Some of them already have their skills unlocked when you get them. Because some of the characters you actually have to buy from the BP shop, and I will show you around town a little bit too during this video. But anyway, we have, now, KOB, for those who don't know, and if you watched the original Sword Art in the Ironclad arc, you would know this, but for those who don't know, KOB, now they've actually missed out a letter too, by the way. KOB is actually Knights of the Blood Oath, the same guild that Asuna was the vice president of, and Giotto later joined due to losing a duel. Yeah. One thing I hate about this place, folks, and I'll just scroll on so you can actually have a bit more of a decent look, is the fact that you got shadows being cast for just about every bloody thing in the environment. It's really, really annoying. Anyway, this is Giotto's Knights of the Blood Oath outfit. Now, it's just a red and white recoloration of his standard outfit. So, yeah. Again, much like a lot of the outfits, it's pretty simple, really. Moving right along. Whoops, don't go in there. That's from my menu video. We have, I'll skip this one. We have his Gungale Online outfit. If people watch Sword Art Online Series 2, they'll know this one. And I do have physics with hair, too, see? Hair, run here, drops down as soon as you stop. They actually got the physics pretty well right here now, which is good. It still begs the question, though, why did they include the Gungale outfits for Giotto and Sinon when there has been no Gungale game for the consoles? Excuse me. However, I have heard recently by watching a video by Havian, who is my favorite Sword Art Online YouTuber. But I was watching his newest video yesterday, well, the day before this particular video was recorded, and he said that there was a new Sword Art Online game in the works. And I did a quick little bit of research before I started recording this, and it's going to be at the Dengeki Bunko Festival, at the Sword Art Online stage event, and it's going to be announced on October the 1st, Japanese time. Now, I had no information on the game at all, so I'm just speculating completely. This is pure conjecture, because we don't know much about the game at all. But could it actually be a Gungale game? Or another sequel to Hollow Realization, or even a sequel to this one? Who knows? So could it actually be a proper sequel to Lost Song? Or could it be a sequel crossover to this crossover? We will find out. Because I'll guarantee you one thing, I'll be getting it. I'll probably be doing some videos on it too. Anyway, we have Giotto's Fairy Dance outfit. Now this is his outfit from the first arc of Elfheim Online at the end of the first season of Sword Art Online. Now I personally have a preference to this outfit than the second one from Elfheim, but that's me. Now I actually use the hair from this outfit as part of my avatar in Sword Art Online RE Hollow Fragment. For those of you who have seen some of my Hollow Fragment videos. Or the few that I've posted anyway. Anyway, that's the outfits for Giotto. Now, Giotto is the only male, like always, that gets outfits. They neglect Klein and Egil. They really neglect those two. And as a proper thing, I will tell you now, it's actually pronounced Agil. Watch the anime. I actually had to watch the English and the original Japanese to make sure. Although I watched it on YouTube, by the way. Anyway, moving on to Asuna. Now, they've actually got a little more unique running styles in this game for each character. If I just duck back in here and change back to Giotto, I'll show you what I mean. Now, might I add, running styles do not change if you change the outfit of the character. And you see, Giotto has, the typical male running style as most of the males in these sort of games do. And if I press R1, which is the dash button, you'll notice it actually takes longer to get up to running speed in this one than it does the game in Lost Song. And in Lost Song, the running animations were absolutely screwed, I will admit. But anyway, you'll see. You know what? I'm gonna take a quick tour around town first. So we have here, as you can clearly tell by the little thing up above, we have the quest board. Now, and I'll explain quickly here, but I will do a proper video on the quests. I've already cleared all the challenge quests, so I can't go and can't show you any of those. But the extra quests, like always, like in Lost Song, you can replay them. But the challenge quests, however, unlike Lost Song, you can't replay them. It's absolutely screwed. I'd love to be able to replay some of these, do grind for items and stuff like that. I'm hoping in a future patch for the game, which probably will include more DLC, but I'm hoping for a future patch in the game that they actually give us the ability to replay the challenge quests. I know, I know the fact that because it's a challenge quest, it should only be done once. I get the whole idea of a challenge. You do it and you pass it. You've done it, you can't do it again. But what I liked from Lost Song, they were called side quests, which means you could in some games like that, you can't redo them. But in Lost Song, you could redo them, and that's one thing I liked, because you could just redo them and get more skill with your characters and their weapon types and all sorts. Because this is a sequel to Lost Song in a way, the characters do have multiple weapon types, which I'll be going through in their individual videos, but the fact you can't replay challenge quests, it sucks. I hope you can replay them in a future patch. It'd be good. Now we have the cafe, which is named the Dicey Cafe, named after Agil's cafe in the real world. And of course we have various NPCs in here, and you can talk to some of them. The gallery is also in here. So, and the gallery is, and there is a special section of the gallery, which I'm not going to go into because some of you may not have got everything yet, but basically, the secondary part you can see there is Say It Miss Thraya, which basically is a mini TV show that her and Kurayuki Hime, or for those of you who prefer her English name, Black Lotus, did, which involved a couple of other characters, which I'm not going into just yet, because they're going to be part of my showcase anyhow. But basically, not to go any further story-wise, because I can't even tell you what part of some of these bring, but you got 6 different pages, a couple of them DLC. Actually, you know what? I'll show you that. That's the starting movie, I think. These 3 are DLC, and there's no spoilers in those because they're not actually gameplay related or story related. They're just individual things. Now, for those who have watched the third or are watching the Japanese original of Sword Art Online Season 3, or reading light novels or / manga, they will know 2 of the characters that appear. They were in those screenshots. I mean, what was it? CG images. And I will be getting to those later on. They'll be towards the end. But anyway. Whoops! Skip the character. I want Asuna. And on the range, I think you can see there, she got a much more unique running style to what she had in Lost Song. Which actually does add a little bit of identity. And you can tell the hair physics actually work probably, because if I move around, you can see the hair moving. It's awesome! Yes, the characters look very, very plasticky. Oh yes, and there's something else I want to show you, if I can get it to work with the camera angle. And yes, there are still physics in a certain place. Because this is a sequel to Lost Song, they had to do it. You'll also notice the character's eyes actually move as you move the camera, if you've got the camera facing them from the front. It's a little creepy. And depending on the outfit you got them in, they'll actually make certain faces. Like if you got them in the bikini outfits, I managed to get, I think it was 7 or Rain to make a slightly embarrassed face. And yes, 7 does get the bikini outfit in this game, compared to Lost Song, which he didn't have it. I will show you that one later on. But yes, there are still physics up top for the girls. At least the girls that were able to use the physics. Asuna being one of them. So basically, yeah, that is, before I skip further, that is her normal outfit as a Mundine, which we all know and see from the anime and from Lost Song. Moving right along, not much to really say about that outfit. We have the and she actually has the type for most outfits, I think, was Sin on one of her. We have the ordinal skill outfit, which, as we know, was her outfit from the movie. Which, works with her hair, unlike probably a couple of them, I think. Some of the outfits, I think, clash with the hair color. Not so much the style as the color. But Asuna seems to work. Anyway, moving right along. Just use a roundabout there. Moving right along. We have our school uniform. Now you'll remember this one from Lost Song. If you don't remember this from Lost Song, I'd be surprised, although depending how often you played Lost Song. But yeah, so the school uniform, just pretty much a traditional Japanese schoolgirl's uniform, really. I say traditional because there's only, from what I've seen, virtually the only thing that differs for most schools, at least, and I could be perceiving this completely wrong due to the fact that I've only really seen an anime, but basically generally only what changes is the color. The color of the clothes. That's practically all I've ever seen that really changes. Although I haven't seen many school uniforms, so again, if I offend anyone with that, I apologize. My knowledge of Japan and their customs is not particularly brilliant. I know enough, but I don't know as much as I would like. Now, I will say here, some characters do have 2 swimsuit outfits. Essentially, it's just the same bikini, 2 different colors. It's pretty simple. Anyway, we are on to swimsuit. Soleil, how do you pronounce it? Solil, probably, I don't know. I don't know, anyway. Basically, that's just her Lost Song swimsuit. Now, if I can actually get Asuna to make the face here... Yeah, you can't tell me her body's not hot. I can think of worse color hair, that's for sure. I might get a facial expression change, I don't... And yes, if you get the camera too close, the sprite, model just... It disappears, which in a way is good because you can actually look a little... So there's a facial change from what she had just before. Ah! Damn you, Avatar models! Yes. Plenty physics up top. Change your face this time. It more so was your characters like Rain and 7 who are a little more shy with their appearance. Asuna's not too bad with it, really, to be honest. And you may notice that if I get the camera in the right spot, you may notice her chest actually moving. I think I just got it changed then. It depends on the camera perspective I do it sometimes, I think. But yes, their eyes do follow you. It's a little bit disconcerting at times, but yeah, you might actually notice her chest moving. Because actually it's had much more of a breathing-like animation. It may not necessarily be particularly visible with someone like Asuna, but wait till I get on to someone like Rifa or Straya, who's got a bit bigger chest. I'm a guy, I like chests, I'm going to clarify that right now. And we now have the bath towel, which, again, you'll remember from Lost Song. Which, I swear, is covering less of her cleavage than it was last time. I swear that is covering less of your boobs, Asuna. Oh yes, and one thing you may notice, if you've picked up on anything, not the outfits, but if you can't pick up on anything, I swear the characters have actually aged between Lost Song and this game. It's more visible, I think, with... Sorry for my loud voice, it's forced a habit talking to other people. Yeah, I think it's a little bit more evident with characters like Sinon, because Sinon is only like 16. Asuna is, I think, 18 in Elfheim, so she's virtually stopped growing, at least in her chest anyway. But yeah, I swear that's not covering as much of her cleavage. And you actually might notice the chest moving a bit more there because of the towel. And yes, they do have shoes in this one, as well as the swim set outfit, which you would have seen. I'm not sure why you'd be going around walking around in a towel in public, but anyway. I really don't know why, but anywho, moving right along to a brand new DLC for this game, the Shrine Maiden outfits. Now, I am not entirely sure, but it could, one of these efforts are tied to the Shrine Maiden and the Abyss DLC from Hollow Realization. I'm not actually sure. I suspect, at least namesake, it might be, but I don't know. Anything that just doesn't quite look right on her. It might be just me, but it doesn't quite look right. It's basically just a kimono. In more, hang on. Get my thing right. Excuse me. A little bit tickle in the throat. It's almost more like just a white and red version of the Soul Reaper's Shihakusho from Bleach. Oh, and there is a Bleach reference in Sword Art Online Lost Song as well as this game, if none of you has picked that up. One move with the katana. Not just the move name, what the move is. And I will show you that this in the video when I get to, in the part that I actually get to Sumeragi. Now, I prefer Sumeragi over Klein as a character. Klein is just annoying. I want to hit him someplace, which I will not say because I reckon there'll be a lot of people who want to hit him there, if he even has any. Anyway, onto the swimsuit. Etoile. I think that's supposed to be pronounced in French. I think. Etoile in English, but etoile I think it is in French. Basically, it's just a recolored swimsuit, but you know, she actually got a band on her leg there, which I didn't notice. I haven't actually seen this outfit on her yet. Damn it, Asuna! And I don't mind a bit of side boob either, thankfully, in this game. Hey, I just noticed something. It is there. Ah! I hate it when you have it and the avatars disappear. It's annoying. There we go. Now I get a chat marker in her face. Urgh! That chat marker really doesn't need to be there. Anyway, hey, she's got a band on her arm too. I actually prefer that swimsuit. I don't know why, I just do. Maybe it's because it's not as plain as the other one. Yeah, her facial expression just changed then. I saw that. I saw that, Asuna. Anyway, this NPC here, who you saw in the background just now, here, I'll press it for you. This left portal lets you manage your party, equipment, and inventory. Yeah, basically the same thing as the inn in Lost Song. The matching portal on the right connects you to other online players, which is essentially the tavern from Lost Song. Got all that? Yeah, I think I do, thank you very much. Oh, and if you can't tell, she's a Kate Sith, that person. Obstinate, as we all know, is an Undi. Oh yeah, they're not afraid to show you the toned butts in this game either. Oh yeah, they do have their own walking animations too. Right, more. The girls all seem to share a relatively similar one with the whole catwalk type thing. And the males, I just swap back to Giotto in a second to show you. I'm actually going to get a male next. I'm going to get another female. Fire out! I wasn't supposed to go in there. Oh wait, I still got outfits. Anyway, we'll keep going with Obstinate, and I'll get back to Giotto for the walking animation. We have a black outfit for Obstinate, which is just a black and white variation of her standard outfit. Oh yes, no, there's grey in there too. And silver grey by the looks of it. Yeah, it's just almost a coloration of her normal outfit, which is unlocked by I think it's a little side episode between her and Kurayuki Hime. Now, side eps are actually unlocked by that golden handshake you can see at the top of the screen there in the center. You get those by having a character or characters in your party for a certain amount of time. Ah! Got one outfit left, you fool! Where are we? The Knights of the Blood Oath outfit. Which is a red and white coloration of her stand outfit, but also she has her chestnut colored hair from Sword Art Online. And you know what? I'm considering leaving her in this one because I actually like her. I like both hair colors, but I seem to like her Knights of the Blood Oath coloration better. Actually, question. Did that change her eyes as well? Hey, it did too! Kylie didn't cover that part in her video, and she showcased the outfits. I like it! And I'll actually like her original colored eyes too, mind you. I'm torn between that and their normal colors. I didn't think they'd do that. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Now back to quickly Mr. Kazuto Kirigaya. Now, this is basically the same for all the guys, but just a simple walk animation. And if I were to press R1, it goes straight, regardless if you're walking or, well, jogging, it goes straight into the sprint animation with R1. So I clarify that right now. Onto the last character for this video. Due to the fact that, I will say now, all the Accel World characters do not have an outfit. They only have a normal outfit. So, anyway, this is the true avatar for Kurayuki Hime. This is what she looks like. And basically, she just has a floating animation, and then we go to based on what we see in Lost Song, and I press R1, a much faster animation. And also, I will say, the Accel World characters move a lot faster than the Sword Art characters. And just to quick show you something, if I can get it to work, there we go. See, I can virtually go horizontal in the air due to the fact that she's actually floating on jets of air at the bottom of her legs. She actually doesn't have feet. At least they're an avatar anyway. So yeah. That is Kurayuki Hime. I think I got time for one more character. Silver Crow, who is only one of two Accel World characters that can fly. The other being Sky Reika. So yeah, again, like Kurayuki Hime, he has no outfits, but if I go quickly into Woglin, and yes, he's got a little more clunky animation than the other guys, but much more, it's actually much more akin to Hollow Fragment, or RE Hollow Fragment actually, his animations. But if I just go to Woglin, which is the first area from last song, and of course the first area in this game. And we are just over half an hour. Sorry for the lengthy talking in this one. With less characters, I would like to have more characters, but oh well. Next time we'll have more characters. But I'll show you right now. And yes, you can see, and I will showcase this a little bit more in gameplay with each character, but there is some erosion over there from Brain Burst, which is actually the game that the Accel characters come from. I will showcase more of that in the gameplay video, but for now, if I press right, which I didn't think I pressed, but yeah, see, he's got much different wings to any other character due to the fact that he's metallic. And if you look at the animation with the wings, it's awesome. You can't tell me that ain't awesome. And much like last song, you can spam and drop with some really, really trippy effects. Because actually, I just noticed that. You look at where his wings are would be on his back. If I actually press the button, they just fly out of him, and then when I press back, they just retract. Ow, son! Anyway, let's go back to Rhine. And yeah. Yeah, you'll notice loading screens are somewhat lengthy, but at least it's actually good because it gives you time to read what was on the left-hand side of the screen there if you want to. Anyway, that will do it for part 1. Now, I'm sorry I didn't get more characters in this time, but I will next time. So, now we will go from there. So, until next... so if you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button, and if you loved it, be sure to subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a video, and become part of the notification squad. So until then, I'll see y'all later. This is Man0073, smoking up those tires, burning that rubber on out of here, and signing out.